brilliant. Explosive television. Shocking television. This is genius.
Hey, Fred, you know what I was thinking was funny? Because I was watching you on the TV show. You know how Manson has that little swastika right between his eyebrows?
Yeah.
Could I just draw one in just for tonight's show? Like, and then when people tune in, they'll see, like, you've got
Ralph got like one of those like makeup pencils or something you can use?
Just use your marker.
Oh, because that won't work.
No, he's got an alcohol that'll take it right off.
Really?
Yeah.
This stuff here?
Yeah, of course. It'll come right off.
He's just telling you that.
What do you think? The weekend you're gonna walk around with a swastika on your head?
With a swastika through
Do you think anybody would notice with Fred?
I just think it would look really funny. Make it backwards like Morton Downey.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, remember when he painted his own?
Because you're doing it yourself, that's right.
Yeah, he painted his own swastika.
And I'll beat myself up.
Oh, come here, I'll paint one on you. Imagine every time they shoot the Fred now, they see like Charles Manson sitting there.
You get a ballpoint when I use it? I don't trust those markers.
All right, I'll do a ballpoint. I think the marker comes right off. I've got it all over my hands and I wash it off with regular soap. I'll do
it might not write on his face, though.
Actually, that's going to hurt. Yeah,
use a marker. Where's your... Hey, Jackie, can I borrow your marker?
Use a sharp one, though, because some of those are pretty dull.
Maybe you want a makeup pencil.
Oh, please.
Don't worry
It's a swastika.
It's a swastika.
Yeah, you don't need a special pencil for that.
Now, hold on, because I put on the
right
TV
in the middle.
Yeah, I know how Manson has it.
He studied him.
I did.
Is it going on easy?
Yeah, oh, yeah. This...
How's that look, Robin?
Oh, God.
Does it look good?
Yes.
Yeah, now... He looks like
You cannot touch my inner circle.
Because I was looking at Fred on the TV show. Thank you. I was looking at Fred the other night on the TV show.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, they do these close-ups, and Fred looks real good and everything, but he kind of has Manson-like.
Yes.
Oh, man,
and now,
especially with the little goatee.
Yeah, right. And now, look at that.
Unfortunately, he killed a few people.
I said he has a perfect forehead for a swastika. Baba Booey, that Baba Booey puppet making a big hit on the E! Network.
Very popular.
People love it on TV. They can't get enough.
The Garionette.
The Garionette. Fred, I noticed when you work, Gary, you should like really turn your head off to the side like Claude Kirshner.
That's what I'm trying to still work this out.
Look at Fred swastika in the middle of his forehead.
You know, it doesn't look unusual at all.
No, it almost looks like it lives there.
Wolf, you are a genius for thinking that thought up. I would never bite the hand that laid the golden egg. I love you, Wolf.
Oh.
All true.
Yeah. Hey, Gary Annette, how you doing today?
Good morning, Wolf.
How was your night? How was your night in the paper bag?
Oh, I was very tired, Wolf. I was standing in front of the mirror all night. I wanted to see what I looked like when I was sleeping.
Talking to, of course, the Gary Annette, the Gary puppet that everyone loves so much. In fact, people were telling me when they listened to the Gary Annette over the radio, they even like him.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's very funny to listen to as well.
You know that we added the mole of Gary.
Yeah.
Gary
That's singular, Robin. One mole.
Mole there and a mole right here.
Where?
Two.
There's a mole right back there in the back of the neck.
I gotta go
Right.
You
look
look,
for that.
you'll see it right under your ear.
I have to go look.
And I thought I was a dummy.
Gary doesn't even know how many moles he has.
Well, I didn't think the other one was noticeable.
I was watching the television show the other night where Robin says to Gary, put the Gary puppet right next to your head, and Gary couldn't get the puppet next to his head.
Didn't
No,
know
I was
where to
trying
put
to.
the
I was
puppet.
trying to find the back of it so I could work it when I put it next to my head.
Oh, man, it looked really funny. I don't care what your excuse is.
It was 15 minutes before you found your head.
Yeah, it was. No, closer to 20.
Oh, yeah, 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
It was so funny. It took him like 20 minutes. He couldn't get that puppet next to his head because Gary couldn't find his own head.
True. That is true.
Could you bring in the mirror so I can find my own head?
Ooh, where is it?
So, Gary Puppet,
Yeah, Wolf.
what are you going to be doing today? The weekend's coming up. We got Fred's bachelor party tonight,
That's right, Wolf.
and you're going to be what? Watch the girls dance?
Absolutely, Wolf.
But now that you're married, you can't really look at the girls the same way.
Oh, no, I can't, Wolf. I'm telling you. Me and my wife, we're having such a good time in the bedroom.
Yeah,
In bed, we use chapstick as a lubricant.
is that right?
That's right, because the baby has chapped lips.
What are you saying, Gary Puppet? That you and your wife still have sex even though your wife is pregnant?
That's right.
And what do you think it's going to be, the baby?
I think it's going to be mutilated by the time I get through.
No, I didn't mean it that way. I mean, what do you think the sex is going to be?
Oh.
Good.
No, Gary Puppet, what do you think the sex is going to be of the baby?
I don't know, but it's probably gonna be another dummy. You know, I reached in my dummy pants.
Yeah.
I think the guy who made me forgot something.
You mean you're not packing much?
No.
Yeah, I like that Gary Annette.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's funny.
But if there's one word I could say that could describe the man Howard Stern, it is media genius.
Thank you, Gary Annette.
Thank you, Wolf.
Fred, can I make one suggestion in your ventriloquism? Your voice has to be near the microphone, and the Gary Annette,
He puts the Gary Annette near the microphone.
and he moves his head away, and you can barely hear Gary Annette.
Well, I'll try and work that out.
Yeah.
Small detail.
So much for throwing your voice. Fred throws his out of the room.
Yeah, like move your microphone so you can like turn your head. That's it.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Okay.
Maybe we could have a dummy mic for.
There you
dummy.
go. Yeah, a little dummy
Yeah.
mic.
Another
There
dummy
you
mic
go.
for the dummy me.
So what was I talking to you about, Gary Annette?
I don't remember.
No, Fred, put the mic near you. He still can't do it. He can't get it together. We can't hear you. He doesn't have to talk into a microphone. You do.
That's right, Wolf.
Okay.
There you go. Now the Gary Annette's words I can hear.
I
Next-
love you, Wolf.
I wish that puppet could work a Fred Norris puppet. That would be really funny.
I always want to say one thing. Everybody always leaves Robin out of getting credit, but let me say that for a black person, Robin has a pretty good brain on her shoulders.
Thank you, Gary Annette. That's very nice of you to say.
A little earwax in the morning doesn't hurt.
What was
You
it?
eat your earwax too?
Yeah.
What were we talking to the Gary Annette about?
Oh, the baby? The sex of the baby?
Oh, yeah. So with the baby, are you excited that a baby's coming?
Oh, yeah, Wolf. We'll be moving to Greenwich.
Is that right?
They have thousands of miles of bridle trails.
Is that right? You're saying that there's a lot of bridle trails? Then why would you be interested in bridle trails? You don't own any horses.
No, but it gives me plenty of places to trot.
So you're going to be trotting the bridle trails of Connecticut? Okay, all right, enough talking to the Gary Annette. Throw him back in his bag. We're going to a strip club tonight. And we're going to have Fred's bachelor party. And we got to, you know, I don't even
How
know
many
who's
people are
going.
going?
Hey, Gary, bring in the guest list. Who's going to the bachelor party?
That's nobody knows anything about this.
Okay, it's me, Jackie, Fred, of course, you, Scott the engineer, Stuttering John, who it looks like isn't going to come because he's got to go tape lip service today on MTV.
He missed Fred's bachelor party for that?
That's a mistake.
Been booked for a long
Big time.
time.
Stupid. I
For
told you not to.
years he could talk about that bachelor party.
Yeah, he can't go do lip service next week. Like they've got somebody better to judge. John should be a contestant, not a judge. The thing is that he at least wins something.
Yeah.
Gorilla's coming. Ganji's coming. Of course, Ralph.
Yeah.
Scott for me can't make it because he has to edit today. Billy West should be here. My buddy Ross, who always gets every bachelor party going.
Yeah, I said Ross could come, even though he has nothing to do with Fred. Ross is kind of fun in the strip club.
He's great. He's out of his mind.
Great. Dominic is going to make it down. Turns out Ronnie, the limo driver. Neil will be here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Neil's fun at.
the old gang is back.
Yeah, the old gang is back in full force.
And Gay Rich is coming.
Oh, Gay Rich,
I
that'll be
wanted him
fun.
there. I wanted him there. He thought it would be great because he's never seen his.
He'll be up dancing.
What about Big Fat Al Rosenberg?
Ooh, I didn't.
He's a friend of Fred.
Yeah.
Fred actually talks to him.
So this is actually going to happen tonight. It's not right after the show.
No,
then?
tonight. Tonight. Tonight's the big night.
Tonight's the night.
Tonight's the night for men to be men. I didn't even discuss it with my wife. I'm just walking out the door and going.
All right.
I'm no pussy.
Yeah, it's your weekend.
So now everybody wants to come to the bachelor party, but we got to keep some guys out, or else you don't feel good about yourself.
I'm letting some of the interns come. Even
Who?
some, even
What
some,
intern?
Well, even some of the like the peripheral interns.
Like who's
Like
peripheral?
Gay, what's his name?
Well, Gay Rich is
Well, Gay
coming.
Rich is funny because he's like a girl.
And is it okay if Scott's intern comes with us? You know, the guy that does production. Well, you don't have
Yeah,
to-
sure, no problem, Gary. Invite everyone.
Well, I thought you did want to invite everybody.
It's not exclusive at all.
Oh, that's great.
Why don't we open it up to the public?
Well, let's have Tony Visconti. We're going to have Scott's intern. Who is Scott's intern?
Sorry. all
Where
right.
is the guy? Let me see him.
You've seen him, the tall guy.
He's
With the
got
cl-
funny haircut.
With the crew cut?
No,
funny.
he's got the one that is like a
Bring him
bowl.
in here. Let me see
The guy
him.
that looks like Mo. He's got the haircut like Mo.
Well, what's he going to do there? Stare at me for 4 hours?
No, why would he stare at you in front of a bunch of girls?
Because they always end up staring at me.
But he gets
Gary never understands that
He doesn't
these
get it.
interns live
Gary-
to meet Howard
Gary
and hang
is-
out with him.
Gary is brainless.
Where's the Gary puppet?
Clueless and brain. Where's the Gary puppet? I want to talk to the Gary puppet. I don't want to talk to Gary.
Here he is.
Hey, dude, no offense.
I invited him. I apologize.
How big a fan are you of mine? Be honest.
I'm a pretty big fan.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to listen to it.
Did you grow up listening all the time and everything?
No, never.
No, never.
He's from Howard. He's
Hey,
from
I wanna
Ohio.
see the
Oh,
naked
you're from
women.
Ohio?
I'm from Ohio, yeah.
Oh, yeah, but you're totally in. I see you in the halls. You're like a woman. You're gaping at me.
No.
What?
Well, maybe if I see these naked women, I won't.
Why don't you invite everyone and make them wear a name tag so I can identify who's in the room? God's sakes.
I just want to see some naked women and.
See, he's from
No,
Ohio.
you want to
and-
see me with naked
No,
women.
he's from Ohio, and he's never been to a New York strip club.
Yeah, so I have to bring him?
Yeah,
You
you
don't have to
take
do
it one
anything.
night when you're free.
Yeah, but now you embarrass me. I look like an idiot in front of this kid. Now he's going to think for the rest of his life how I'm the one who didn't take him to a strip club.
No, I'll take him.
No, you ruined it. Yeah, but you're clueless. What are these interns, Bolf?
A little food interns.
Oh, wait, the Gary Puppet wants to say something.
Sometimes I make too many wrong mistakes. I can't believe it.
Do you understand, Gary Puppet? Maybe the Gary Puppet
Yeah,
understands.
explain it to him.
That a lot of the interns here, like, stare at me all the time and idolize me. Do you understand that?
My head may be wooden, but I'm not stupid.
Don't you see that perhaps an intern would want to go not only to stare at women, but to hang with me and annoy me?
You are 100% right, boss.
And would you understand that the guy might not even spend the whole night talking to me, but that might even be more annoying because the guy's like avoiding me and just staring over every once in a while?
Yeah.
But
That-
Howard-
that
Howard,
this kid
I'll have
is the
better
same
things
as having a stranger in the club with us? Why don't we just go to a club when everybody...
Invite the
Why do we need a
public.
private room for?
If an intern has been here, okay,
Yeah.
let me just finish this,
Uh-huh.
and he hasn't annoyed you while he's here, and hasn't followed you around and done anything
Well,
weird.
what are you talking about? How would he have an opportunity to annoy me here?
He's in there every day. You go in there to cut spots. He's right
Are you
there.
in there when I cut spots?
Yeah, I've been in this.
You've never been in there.
Howard, you don't even see him.
And what do I do? Because I throw you out.
No, I sit in there while you do this.
Oh, please.
But he's a stranger, Gary. This is a party among friends.
This is, Gary goes, I want to be like Artie on the Gary Shandling show and be more important to the show. I go, yeah, well, here's an opportunity. Where would Artie, think of your life as like Artie on the Gary Shandling show. Would Artie invite this kid into a strip party?
Artie's not a real person. Artie's as real as that puppet.
No, you're the one who's always comparing yourself to Artie.
I'm not. No, you're the
Oh,
one.
I see.
No, you're the
Oh,
one.
you've
who
never
says I
compared
should be
yourself
like
to Artie.
No, you did.
Well, why don't you watch Artie and take a clue from him?
Yes.
I can't think and work at the same time, boss.
Oh, hi, Gary Puppet.
I think I made a mistake. I invited all the sponsors and my cab driver, too.
Gary Puppet, you're as stupid as Gary.
I invited a whole bunch of guys I met at the Puerto Rican Day Parade. I hope you don't mind. And some Haitian boat people, too.
Is that right? Are they all
That's
infected
right.
with the HIV?
Absolutely. They have their own section for the table dance. It should be a swell time.
I guess, listen, I'm not going to tell you no now, but I've just
What's your
ruined the
name
party.
again, so
What's
Howard
your
knows
name?
who's there?
I'm Chris.
Chris?
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, you got a brother?
Can you bring him?
Yeah. And all your cousins from Ohio, too?
Hey, thank you, Gary Puppet.
Thank you, Wolf.
He doesn't know Howard because he's from Ohio. That's
No, I
Gary.
didn't say he didn't know
He
him.
doesn't know.
No, no.
He doesn't know you. You're from Ohio. How long have you been in New York?
The question was.
How long have you been in New York?
The question. Why
How
don't you?
long have you been in New York?
2 months.
2 months.
Yeah. But I've been in Boston.
The
Have you ever
question
heard?
was.
Have you ever heard of me on the radio?
Yeah,
Howard who?
I go to
And
school
what-
in Boston.
You go to school in Boston.
Right.
So for 4 years, or whatever, how long you went there, it was
1 year.
1 year was like a pretty big talk of the town. And you want to be in radio? You want to be in communications?
Yeah, I want to go into music.
Yeah, and am I the greatest broadcaster that ever lived?
The greatest
No,
broadcast.
no, seriously,
No,
am I one of the most
seriously,
famous?
Is he famous?
Yeah, you're pretty well known.
Yeah. What a dick. And this is what I got to deal with at the strip club. Some guy telling me I'm pretty
Wait,
well known.
no, you just said you didn't
The
want to deal
kid
with
wants
the
to be
guy
in broadcasting. He's never heard of me
You
before?
just said you didn't want to deal with the guy who obsesses on you. And the
He
question
is
wa-
obsessed. Now he's trying to answer the questions. He's annoying.
The
Why do
question-
I have to deal with this?
Yeah, you're sitting here interviewing a guy for a bachelor party.
Who else has been invited?
That's
I want
it.
the
Oh,
complete
boy.
guest list.
I gave it to you
Wolf, say
before.
yes
oh.
or no. I have some more names here.
Oh, what is it, Gary Puppet? Who else did you invite?
Dave Wallace Hawthorne, yay or nay? Mark Burglass, Old Black Al, Ted the janitor. Oops, I think he's dead.
All right, Gary Puppet. You said enough.
Oh,
What is this?
What is that? A note just came in.
I don't know. We got to get Ralph out of here.
I hate him, and I want him out
Ralph
of
just
here.
handed me a note. I don't even know what this is. I don't know what this is.
Rhett Artie.
Rhett Artie.
Retardy, I get it.
Retardy.
What is he doing?
Like you talked about Artie about 20 minutes ago.
Oh, come on. Would you tell him not to be a comedy writer?
It's the only makeup guy I know who gets to write.
Yeah. Just ruined the whole damn thing. Took all the energy out of my... Get him out... For the people from... Keep Ralph out of my room.
Tackle him if you see him coming toward the
God.
Especially with notes.
I mean, you got to understand, I'm trying to keep my mind together during this show.
You got a stranger staring at you.
Yeah. This is going to be some bachelor party. With that freak Ralph and this guy. Gary, why don't you go to a different club with all those people I don't know?
There's one person. Not all those people.
And now he's going because I refuse not to have him there. Because now
You
I'll
won't
feel
even
bad all
see him.
weekend. You're going, and you better be there.
Okay, I'll be there.
Are you kidding, Gary? He will especially irritate Howard now.
Now I'm completely out of my mind. You know what irritates me the most? Not this kid. He's a nice kid.
No, Gary.
Gary irritates me because he still is clueless about my life. Doesn't get it. Never will get it.
You know, but it's fun that Gary is still surprised by so much of the show.
There's not a soul on
I know
the show
he's
that
shocked.
isn't surprised by
He
the
is
show.
shocked.
There's not a soul that deals with you that isn't surprised.
Oh,
There's
come
not-
on
There isn't
already.
anybody that knows.
Yeah,
exactly.
tell me about that.
All you have to do is, Howard, listen, it's your
Gary,
prerogative.
you don't know I don't want to be stared at by a kid I don't even know?
No, I don't know that.
And we're going to his strip club to party with Fred on his nuptials?
I didn't know.
What is that, Gary Puffett?
I didn't know. But you know what I always say? I'd rather be a smart idiot than a stupid genius any day.
Right.
Hey, Stan, that's not funny.
Stan's
laugh.
goofing on you.
I'm sorry. I think Gary Puppet's doing a great job. Yeah.
Stan, always the politician.
By the way, I love Ralph on the show.
If Gary Puppet is old enough, he can vote, you know.
That's right. Thank you, Stan, for reminding Gary Puppet of that. Gary Puppet, are you registered to vote?
Stand working for governor.
There you go.
I am now.
I am now. Well, kid, you're going. What is your name again?
Chris.
Chris.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
going.
wow.
God bless you. You're in. Gary invited you, and I'm not going to be the one to say no. I want you at Fred's bachelor party. After all, you know Fred so long. I mean, Tony Visconti should be there 10 times before Chris.
Yeah.
Tony Visconti at least produced the David Bowie album 100 years ago.
What has Chris done?
He listened to a David Bowie album 100 years ago.
David who?
What? Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. he's
I'm
right.
ruined.
He think he's writing jokes with Ralph.
See, you're out trying to have a good time, and you
I
let
know.
Gary plan it.
He always ruins it for me. Always.
Oh, now I feel good.
And you will sit next to me in the strip club while I yell at you through the whole bachelor party. All right?
Forget in a minute. As soon as you see women, you forget.
Yeah, sure. Jesus, what a bachelor party.
You're supposed to be friends.
Let's invite more strangers.
Yeah.
You know Chris, boss. He's Scott's assistant.
The other day,
Yeah.
Gorilla rolled up on skates. Howard didn't recognize him.
Yeah, and that kid's been with me 7 years. I said, who is that?
Not a day that goes by that you still don't know any of the guys that handle your money in the accounting department.
You know, Gary, you're an amazing guy.
I know.
Because why would I know the guys in the accounting department?
Just because you've been here for 10 years
Yeah.
and they talk to you all the time, and you may have, just by accident,
Test me
remembered one of
and
them.
ask me who I don't know in the accounting department.
Okay, what's the Spanish guy's name that works in the accounting department?
Spanish?
Spanish
You're
guy.
calling
Puerto
him
Rican.
Spanish?
No, there's a
The
Puerto
black
Rican-
guy?
No, there's a Puerto Rican guy that works in the accounting department.
I don't know.
He's been at the station for 10 years.
Don't know his name. Don't know his name.
The guy with the record contract that used to work in the mailroom.
Oh, John.
Okay.
He works in
Yes,
accounting?
he's in accounting now.
He's in
Okay,
accounting?
here you go, here you
He's
go.
got gold
Promoted
teeth.
from the mail
I know all
room?
those guys.
So
You just
what-
don't, he was screwing in light bulbs.
The Spanish woman in the accounting department. The Spanish woman. She looks black. Very
Spanish
pretty.
woman. Oh, come on. These are all new people.
No way.
Oh,
Well,
get
she's
out.
new by a couple of
Oh,
years.
come
Been here
on.
for 3 years.
I don't deal with those people. They don't introduce themselves to me.
Robin, do you know?
No, I don't know her name.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I
though?
know who you're
Yeah,
talking
of course, nobody does. Fred, you know her name?
Yes, Ruthie.
Ruthie? All right, very good. Yeah, but Fred has nothing to do all day.
Fred runs around
in all fairness.
Absolutely not.
Oh, come on.
Did you call Ruthie about your wedding?
Matter of fact, I did, Rob, and I'm embarrassed to say.
All right, so I didn't know Ruthie. Forgive me. All right, Chris, we'll see you later, man. I'll party with you
Oh,
later.
you'll see you at the party.
Yeah, see you at the party, okay, man? Okay, dude. How old are you?
19.
1921?
I'm 21.
So why'd you say 19?
I'm really 19, but I can be 21.
Man,
so you're not old
breaking
enough.
the law.
You're not old enough to go to a strip club.
I don't know how old do you have to be.
21.
21?
Yeah, seriously.
Okay.
No offense.
Okay.
I'm into having you if you can suddenly age or get a phony ID. Saved by a loophole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bachelor party, bachelor party, bachelor party, bachelor party.
Yeah.
Up next, E's newest show. It's like news, but more entertaining. It's like entertainment, but it's kind of newsy. Anyway, right here at E, we call it News Weasels because they basically couldn't think of anything else. It's even more entertaining than Dan and Connie.